Are you thinking about moving to Madrid with your kids? Then you've come to the right place. Madrid is a vibrant city full of culture, entertainment, and opportunities for families, but we know that moving to a new city, especially with children, can be overwhelming. In this video, we will be sharing some essential tips and information to help you plan your move to Madrid with your kids. From finding the right neighborhood to choosing a school and getting around the city, we've got you covered, so stay tuned. What's up everybody, this is Pablo Jurado from the LMS team in the northwest of Madrid. Before getting into subject, you might have noticed that we are not part of Keller Williams Realty Group anymore. My partner Miriam and I have decided to go on our own for several reasons, but no matter how, the services we provide will certainly be even better than they were before. We're not mere real estate agents anymore, but relocation agents, meaning that we do not only provide our expertise to help people to find their new home in Madrid, but we also help with absolutely any aspect involved in a relocation process. We are proud to say that we have reached collaboration agreements with companies in Madrid that deliver high standard level of services like ours, visa expeditions and any other kind of bureaucratic paperwork both for individuals and companies who want to establish in Spain, international moving companies to help you bring your furniture and stuff, furniture storage and storage rooms to keep your belongings safe in Madrid while you find your home, a refurbishment and construction company that will transform a purchased property into the perfect home for you and your family, and rental guarantee insurance in case you don't meet the standard renting requirements, such as the cases of non-lucrative visas, student visas, nomad workers, entrepreneurs, etc. Of course, we can also provide school information assistance for your kids, and many more things that will come in the near future. Our goal is to make your transition to Madrid as smooth and stress-free as possible. So if you need any assistance with your move, don't hesitate to reach out any way you want. We'd love to help you find your dream home in Madrid and make your move a success. But let's get started with today's topic. There are so many aspects to consider when you move to another city, in another country, and probably with a different language, that I've structured this content into 10 main issues you should take into account when moving to Madrid with your kids. Yes, of course, this is the obvious starting point when moving to any city, and that's why my very first video in this channel was precisely about giving a general overview about Madrid. So if you haven't watched it yet, you have it up here. I do recommend watching that video first. I also have several videos talking about my favorite neighborhoods and suburbs, and that doesn't change much when moving with kids. The information given in those videos is still valid, as the best neighborhoods for your family will mainly depend on your personal tastes and lifestyle as a family, but I do want to make a few recommendations here. First being that if you value living within walking distance from your kids' school, I usually recommend to search for your ideal school for your children first, and then look for a home nearby. This way, you will avoid a lot of headaches as it will ease your searching area. Having said this, if you're looking for a private school in particular but you don't like the neighborhood, or you really like one neighborhood in particular but there are no schools nearby in which you're interested, it's important to say that most private schools have their own bus shuttle service, chartering buses throughout the city that pick up the kids in the morning and drop them in the afternoon at locations close to their homes.
Okay, yeah, Pablo, that's very nice, but stick your neck out and give us your favorite with kids, okay?
Okay, I'll do it. I will give you my favorite district and my favorite suburb. My favorite district in Madrid downtown with kids is Salamanca district, and at a very close distance, Retiro district also. In general, all streets surrounding the amazing Parque del Retiro will be a great area to live with your kids. Not just because of the park itself, which is indeed a very important reason, but also because they're both very wealthy and comfortable neighborhoods with a large offer of restaurants, cafes, museums, and plenty of other activities to do with the family's little ones. On the other hand, if you prefer a suburban lifestyle, I'd recommend looking at Aravaca or Pozuelo de Alarcón. as they are very near to Casa de Campo, which is a huge natural park with lots of things to do, including a theme park. And they are also home to the most prestigious international schools in Madrid, like the British Council or the American School. But please remember that this can change from case to case, so if you want specific video about the best neighborhoods and suburbs for families, please leave us a comment down below asking for it so that I know of your interest. This is a very common concern among parents when moving to another country. So I want to give you some general aspects that you should take in consideration when searching for a school for them. First of all, Madrid has a wide variety of schools, including public, private and international schools. Public schools in Spain are 100% free, but they teach in Spanish only. Well, actually, they say they're bilingual and they do indeed teach some subjects in English, but the general level of English taught in them is very basic. On the other hand, private schools can be expensive, but they usually offer bilingual education or at least deep English language instruction. And last but not least, international schools offer education in English, and they usually follow a curriculum based on the country of origin. Secondly, you should consider your child's personality, interests, and learning style. Think about the teaching approach that would best suit your child. Would they thrive in a traditional or more progressive learning environment? Do they need additional support or resources to succeed? Third, I think it's essential to visit the schools you're considering before making a decision. This will give you a chance to meet with the school administrators and teachers, see the classrooms and facilities, and get a feel about the school's culture and atmosphere. And last but not least, you should keep in mind that some schools have waiting lists, especially for certain grade levels or programs, so it's important to start your school search as early as possible. Yeah, this is where we are in our element. Madrid offers a wide range of accommodation options, from apartment to houses, and from the city center to the suburbs, and there are so many things to consider. First of all, location. Do you want to live in the city center with easy access to all the attractions and amenities? Or do you prefer a quieter suburban area with more space and greenery? You have to think about your daily commute, access to public transportation, and proximity to schools and other important facilities. Secondly, of course, the type of property. Madrid has a wide variety of housing options, from apartment to houses, and from modern to traditional styles. Consider your lifestyle and needs when choosing a property. Do you need a large yard for your kids to play in, or you're looking for a more low-maintenance apartment? Do you prefer a modern new-built property or a more traditional historic home? Of course, this is very related to the previous point, as it's obvious that in the most centric neighborhoods you will mostly find traditional buildings with apartments, while in the suburbs you usually find bigger houses with also bigger yards. Obviously, your budget is going to play a main role in this process. Madrid is a relatively affordable city compared with other major European cities, but still housing costs can vary widely depending on the location and the type of property, so you should consider your budget and make sure you can afford the rent or mortgage payment, as well as any other additional expenses like utilities, maintenance, and taxes. Speaking of amenities, make a list of those that are important to you and your family, such as parking, air conditioning, outdoor space, or proximity to public transportation. Also consider the amenities offered by the property itself, as well as those in the surrounding neighborhood. And, as I said with the school search, it's a key issue to take care of the timings and schedule. Keep in mind that the rental and buying markets in Madrid can be competitive, so it's important to start your search early and be prepared to act quickly when you find a property you like. And this is where our work with our clients reaches its greatest value, as we help them navigate the market and find the best options for their needs, as well as negotiate with the owners the best conditions for the purchase or the rent. This is such an important issue and there is so much to talk about that I already made a specific video talking about the cost of living in Madrid, so you can simply take a look at this video here. In general, we can say that in 2023 the cost of living in Madrid is very similar to 2022, but it's true that it has increased due to the inflation, although it's still below the European average. Okay, transportation is also a huge topic to develop, and it's not the purpose of this video. so I will leave it for a specific video about it. But I do want to speak a little bit about getting around the city with kids, because it can be stressful, but it can also be fun for them. Madrid has an extensive public transport system, including metro, bus, and train lines. The metro is particularly useful for getting around the city quickly and easily, and it's also stroller-friendly. Children under 4 years old travel for free, and older children can get discounted fares with a special pass. And guess what? Children absolutely love it, especially taking the metro to other parts of Madrid or the commuter train to the surrounding towns. Of course, taxis are widely available in Madrid, as in any other city, and they can be a good option for families with young children who don't want to deal with the public transportation. Taxis can be hailed on the street or booked through an app, and most taxis in Madrid have child seats available upon request. Now, speaking of bikes, Madrid is not a very bike-friendly city, although there are some bike paths and numerous rental options available. But biking with kids can be fun and a healthy way to explore the city, especially if you stick to parks and back streets and you avoid the main streets and avenues. And of course, you should make sure that everyone is wearing a helmet. And if you're planning to have a car in Madrid, be aware that traffic can be heavy sometimes, and parking can be difficult to find, especially in the city center. So if you do choose to drive, make sure you have a good GPS system, and I also recommend you to plan ahead for parking options. Yes, healthcare is one of the topics that many foreigners are amazed with, and especially those coming from the US. Once again, this is a very wide topic to develop here, and I'm already making a video about it that I will release in the following weeks. But I will give you some general information. Spain has a public healthcare system that is available to all residents, including foreigners. The system is funded through taxes and provides universal coverage for a range of medical services. To access the public healthcare, you will need to register within the social security system and obtain a public healthcare card. But yes, it has no cost for the patients. On the other hand, Spain also has a private healthcare system, which provides access to additional medical services and shorter waiting times. Obviously, private healthcare is more expensive than public healthcare, but many expats and foreigners choose to use private healthcare for its convenience and quality of care, and it's much more affordable than in most countries. Speaking of pediatric care, Madrid has a number of pediatric hospitals and clinics, as well as general hospitals with pediatric departments. You can access pediatric care through the public or private healthcare system, depending on your preference and needs. And what about vaccinations? Before moving to Madrid, it's important to make sure your family's vaccinations are up to date. Spain has a recommended vaccination schedule for children, which includes vaccinations for diseases like measles, mumps, rubella, and whooping cough. Oh yes, this is the part that kids will love most in this video. Let's have fun in Madrid. First of all, let's start with the most amazing and fun activities of all. Theme parks. Madrid has two theme parks, called Parque de Atracciones de Madrid and Parque Warner, that feature a wide variety of rides and attractions, including roller coasters, water rides, and family-friendly attractions. And they also host shows and events throughout the year. There are also two water parks, called Aquapolis and Parque Warner Beach. Both offer water slides, wave pools, and other water attractions. Madrid is known for its cultural events, including festivals, concerts, and theatre productions. Some of these events are family-friendly, such as the Veranos de la Villa festival, which includes outdoor concerts and performances, or Rock en Familia, where some tribute groups play the greatest rock band songs of all times in a concert designed for the little ones. Madrid is also a city that loves sports, and there are many options for family who want to stay active. You can find sport clubs and facilities for a wide range of activities, such as soccer, basketball, swimming, and tennis. Madrid has many parks and green spaces where families can enjoy the outdoors. Parque del Retiro is one of the most popular parks in the city, with a lake, playgrounds, and even a puppet show on the weekends. And of course, Madrid Rio, that I have already mentioned in some of my previous videos, with many recreational activities such as biking, skating, and playgrounds for kids. And of course, Madrid is home to some of the greatest museums in the world, some of which offer special programs and activities for children. For example, the Museo del Prado has a family program that includes guided tours and workshops for children. while the Museo Reina Sofia has a dedicated family space with interactive exhibits. And if you're more into nature, there are plenty of incredible outdoor activities you can enjoy with your kids within an hour from the city center by car. I'm thinking of water sports like canyoning or canoeing in the different rivers, lakes and swamps around the province, or Sierra de Guadarrama, which is a great place for hiking or mountain biking. The park features many trails, mountains, rivers and lagoons where you can also swim in the hot summer months. Or you can also visit some of the nearby historic towns like El Escorial, Aranjuez, Alcalá de Henares, Toledo or Chinchón. Well, indeed, learning the language is something very important when moving to Spain. Obviously, this doesn't apply to those who come from another Spanish-speaking country or if they already know the language for any reason. But if this is not your case, I'd recommend you to start now. There is no need to come here to start learning Spanish. The sooner you and your kids start learning Spanish, the easier you will find it to get used to your new life here. And there are lots of different ways you can start learning Spanish from your actual location. The first and most obvious one is taking classes. I'm sure that right where you are now, there's a language school nearby, and if not, you can always find an online tutors and schools that offer courses for all levels, from beginners to advanced. But you can do many other things, like watching TV shows and movies in Spanish,
Necesito que me hagas un favor esta noche.
No sé qué es lo que me estás pidiendo.
Por acompañarme hasta el río, abrir una zanja, enterrar el frigorífico y no hacer preguntas.
¡Ay, Dios mío!
which is a fun and effective way to improve your listening skills and vocabulary. Also, reading books and news articles in Spanish are a great way to improve your reading comprehension. And last but not least, there are many language learning apps that you can use to practice Spanish on the go. Some popular apps include Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone. These apps offer interactive lessons, games, and exercises that can help you learn the Spanish at your own pace. Oh yes, absolutely! Making friends can be a game changer in how you and your family adapt to the city. Here are some tips to help you build a social network. First of all, you can join local groups and clubs. Madrid has a vibrant social scene, and there are many groups and clubs you can join to meet new people who share your interests. These can include sport clubs, book clubs, language exchange groups, or other social groups. You can also attend to cultural events. Madrid is a city that celebrates culture, and there are always events happening around the city. Attending to cultural events such as festivals, concerts, and exhibitions can be a great way to meet new people and experience the city's culture. Also, volunteering can be a great way to meet new people and give back to the community. There are many volunteer organizations in Madrid that offer opportunities to get involved in various causes and make a positive impact. Of course, if you have children, meeting other parents at your children's schools or throughout extracurricular activities can be a great way to build friendships. You can also consider joining parent-teacher associations or parent groups and get involved in school activities and events. And last, it's obvious that social media can be a great tool for building relationships and finding like-minded people. You can join Madrid-specific groups on Facebook and other social media platforms, or use apps like Meetup and Internations to find events and meet new people. And this is it for the moment. Thank you for watching this video on moving to Madrid with kids. We hope you found the information helpful and that it will make your move to Madrid smoother and enjoyable. At Living in Madrid, Spain, we understand that finding the perfect home for your family in a new city can be challenging, and that's why we offer a range of relocation services. No matter if you're looking to buy or rent, we can guide you through the process and help you find the perfect home for your family. So if you're moving to Madrid and need help finding a home, please don't hesitate to contact us, give us a call, send us an email, or fill out the form in our website livinginmadridspain.com. You got the information in the description down below. However you do it, we got you covered when moving to the Madrid Metro. And also check out our other videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the ring bell to receive notifications about all our upcoming content. Thank you again for watching, and until the next video, catch you later!